unaffordable for tourists. It's been a focus of several stories here on News 3. We've heard about the cost of parking at hotels, and that got us asking, what about food? Specifically, a simple meal like burgers and fries. So we sent our Will Silverstein to the Strip for this unscientific look at the costs. Will, you put in miles there on foot today up and down Las Vegas Boulevard. What did you find?
Yeah, emphasis on unscientific as we were at the Las Vegas sign, but yeah, we walked from Mandalay Bay to Sahara and back, did the 4+ miles, and then as we got to the Las Vegas sign, we grilled the tourists on how much these burgers cost.
We're also looking at the price of food. How much do you think a burger costs at some of these restaurants?
Now
on the
the
Strip?
burger, that's a whole nother story there, sir.
And that story starts with the number 6. $60 paid for 2 hamburgers. That's what Houston, Texas resident Jennifer and her daughter forked up to Johnny Rockets at the Excalibur.
Now, we've been to Vegas, and when we went, I already knew that food was going to be expensive. I knew that everything was going to be more expensive than, where we were. I felt as if it was going to be expensive like airport food. When you go to the airport, I think everything basically costs more because you're at the airport, because if you're really hungry, you're going to eat there. So I feel like Vegas can kind of charge that much, especially on the Strip, because they know people are going to be there and there's no grocery stores. I didn't see any grocery stores. No one's going to really cook in Vegas. You're going to go out to eat. So they're going to charge more for going out to eat. So there you're going to pay $30 a burger or $60 for 2 burgers and fries at Johnny Rockets. And now a lot of these restaurants and places that sell burgers, you can't even get fries included in your meal. So you have to get a side of fries, which could be like $5 or maybe even $10. So it's crazy. I mean, when we went to Vegas, we had a great experience. We went to Dave's Hot Chicken, and when we went, it was still kind of the normal prices, maybe a little bit more, but you go in there expecting to spend more. I don't go there expecting to buy a $10 burger. And honestly, I don't even know where you could buy a $10 burger nowadays. I mean, you go anywhere, you're paying $15 to $20 for a burger and fries. This is not just in Vegas. And guess what? You're in Vegas, they're going to up the price for how much you're paying for a burger just because you're there. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Vegas is expensive. And I heard not as many people are going as there used to be because of how expensive it is. You can't just go to Vegas for a cheap weekend. It's expensive. You're paying for all these different things, these hotels, these resort fees. It's crazy.
Caliber. Are you paying $60 for 2 hamburgers in Houston?
No, not at all.
Jennifer says aside from...
Yeah, I mean, you're probably paying $20. If you go out to a sit-down restaurant, you're probably paying $20 a hamburger.
From the restaurant being on the Las Vegas Strip, there was nothing else special about her or her daughter's order. What was on the burger? Was it just a straight up?
It's just a single burger, cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, mayonnaise, whatever. Nothing, not like double burger, no bacon, nothing fancy.
And that started my journey.
With no bacon either? You're paying $60 for a burger with no bacon? I think I would have turned around. I would have seen and what I do before I go out to eat, because I'm just frugal like that. I look at the menu. I know exactly how much I should be paying for a burger. I think I've only been once to Johnny Rockets, and that was back in Maryland. I didn't think it was like an expensive burger place. I'm expecting to spend $10 to $15 on a burger just because maybe that's his main thing.
Journey up and down the Las Vegas Strip to find a cheap burger with fries. What do you think the cheapest burger is on the Las Vegas Strip?
Probably like $15 just for the burger.
Where or how much do we think?
How much?
Maybe about 20 bucks.
I started at Mandalay Bay where we encountered Johnny Rockets. Now, Johnny Rockets has multiple locations with the menus showing prices in the 20s.
Yeah, $20.
Across the street from Mandalay Bay is New York, New York, known for being one of the more affordable options on the Strip, but only one sub-$20 burger was inside at Tom's Watch Bar for $19.50.
I'm paying $20 for a burger if it comes with fries. If the burger comes with fries, I'm buying that. I'm paying for that. And usually, the crazy thing is, usually the burger is like the cheapest thing on the menu. Like burger is like, that's entry level, you know what I'm saying? So if you're out with your friends and everybody's ordering and you're on a budget, you're getting a burger because a burger is entry level. That's just making it. But we're talking about entry level is $20. That's so crazy. I mean, I feel like that's normal prices nowadays. Am I crazy? You go to Red Robin and your burger's gonna be $17, $18. I swear it was $17, $18. I mean, it's coming with fries, bottomless fries, but they ain't nothing crazy. But I don't know. Am I off?
An Irishman, meanwhile, saw their sizzling patties sit at $23 a bite. quality mix, and that meant we had to go to Gordon Ramsay Burger at Planet Hollywood. The British chef has collected millions for his various television shows, and his burger restaurant collects quite a pretty penny too. Their menu, only available through a QR code,
Oh my gosh.
shows their most basic burger and fries options with a floor of $26.99.
So Gordon Ramsay is a notable person, so you can start that $15 burger and just add $10 to it because it's Gordon Ramsay. I'm eating at Gordon Ramsay restaurant. I'm in Vegas. Probably go here once a year, especially now because things are so expensive. I'm not going twice a year. I'm going to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. I'm going to buy this $26 burger.
For one of their specialty burgers, like a Wagyu beef patty, the cost is nearly double at $49.99.
One of the things that we found with the pricing so far is that it tends to be between $22 to $30 for that average burger price.
Comfortably under $20 was at Bobby's Burgers. Most of this location's offerings are less than $20. The catch, it's not a sit-down full-service restaurant, and the fries will cost you extra. From what we could find today, the king of the cost belongs to Chicky and Pete's Crab House and Sports Bar at the Sahara Hotel and Casino. $19 flat for the menu item known as the cheese. Coming with the burger is American cheese, lettuce, tomato, and onion, as well as $10+ saved compared to these other options.
$20 for a normal cheeseburger. And like I said, a cheeseburger, that's supposed to be the cheapest thing on the menu. That's entry level into whatever restaurant you're going to. Now, if it's a restaurant, that has only burgers, then we're talking something different. But if it's a restaurant that has, the American food, your cheeseburger is supposed to be your cheapest thing. And they talking about it's $20.
And the catch that we had today was that it had to be a sit-down restaurant. So it couldn't be that fast food joint that's at Planet Hollywood at those shops, something like that would be a quick and easy bite. There are several of those options, of course, but if you want to go to the Las Vegas Strip, the thought is that you're going to be spending your time sitting down, eating with family or for yourself, and you're not going to spend too much. What we found, however, is that most of those options are over $20. So if you can find something under $20, well done.
That's just what comes with the cost. That is what goes into what you're expecting to spend. Like, you have to look at these things before you go on vacation so you can be like, okay, this is how much I'm expected to spend on my hotel. This is how much I expect to spend on travel. And this is how much I'm expected to spend on food. If we're traveling, maybe we're going on a budget, we're not going to be going to these crazy nice restaurants. We're going to have to go to the burger joint. But the burger joint, you're paying $20, so that's not really like cheap. But it's just crazy. I mean, honestly, some places are getting so expensive that going out to eat is not even worth it a lot of times. Like, we were looking at this one place that sells tortas. It was a Hispanic food restaurant. It's like tortas, like a sub with all this kind of stuff in it. And I really wanted it. And we had it before a few years ago, and it was expensive, but it wasn't too expensive. So we go back to the place. I'm outside looking at the menu because I look at the menus because I gotta see how much it costs now. They were talking about $25 for a torta. And I'm like, dude, that's for me and my wife because I need my own. They're big things too. So we're talking about $50 for, a place that we're not going to sit down and eat, some food that we're going to eat all in one day. It's just like, is it really worth it? Going out to eat is definitely getting to that point where, is the food worth the cost? Is the burger worth $60? What else can you do with that $60? You could go to a different place. You can maybe spread that $60 out over multiple meals. Maybe you have to go to a place that's off the strip. I don't know. I mean, I would think that it's still expensive even off the strip because maybe I would personally think that Las Vegas, that whole kind of area is generally for tourism. So they're going to raise the prices, within a few miles of that area, I would think. But also, a lot of people might not need rental cars because a lot of people are going to hotels on the strip. So maybe the strip is more expensive and maybe you can find cheaper places off the strip. But at the end of the day, this price has to be baked into the total price of your trip. Before you go anywhere, this is for any vacation, you need to know how much you're going to be spending on that vacation so you're not shocked by the price of burgers. So this was just an interesting video talking about how much Vegas burgers are, how much Vegas is in general. Just kind of just shows the entire picture that Las Vegas is getting expensive. Las Vegas is expensive. And this is definitely something that you have to think about when you're going to travel or if you're going to Vegas. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.